Hello, and welcome to our Mock Interview Pro series, where today we're focusing on preparing you for a nursing director interview. Leading a nursing team is both challenging and rewarding, and I'm here to help you shine in your interview. Let's dive into the first question. Can you share a time when you had to lead a large group of nurses through a major policy or practice change? This is a chance for you to showcase your leadership skills, especially how you guide and support your team during significant transitions. Here are some pointers to help you craft your answer. Think of a clear example from your past experience. Explain what the specific change was and why it was necessary. Describe your leadership role and the strategies you employed. Discuss how you handled any resistance and supported your team. Share any measurable outcomes or improvements that resulted. Now, let's look at how you could structure your answer.
In my previous role, we rolled out a new electronic health record system. I led a team of 50 nurses, organizing training sessions and offering one-on-one support to address concerns. As a result, we saw a 30% improvement in documentation accuracy within 3 months.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for nursing director. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Describe a situation where you had to communicate a tough decision to your nursing staff. How did you ensure they understood and accepted it? Interviewers want to assess your communication skills, especially in delivering challenging news and fostering team understanding and acceptance. Consider these tips while you formulate your response. Use a specific situation from your experience. Clearly explain the decision and why it was necessary. Address staff concerns and offer your support. Encourage open dialogue for any feedback and questions. Follow up to confirm understanding and acceptance. Here's a way you might structure your response.
Last year, due to budget cuts, I had to restructure shifts. I held a meeting to explain the financial situation and reasons for the changes. I listened to concerns, addressed them openly, and provided options for flexible scheduling. After implementing the changes, I routinely checked in with the team to ensure they were adapting well.
Can you tell me about a time you had to mediate a conflict between two nurses? What steps did you take? This question is about evaluating your conflict resolution skills and your ability to maintain a harmonious working environment. Here's how you can prepare your answer. Clearly state what the conflict was and who was involved. Describe the actions you took to address the issue. Emphasize the importance of listening to both sides. Explain the resolution and its positive impact on the team. Conclude with what you learned from the experience. Let's explore how you might answer this.
In my previous role, two nurses disagreed on patient care protocols. I met with each one individually to understand their perspectives, then facilitated a constructive discussion. By encouraging open communication, they reached a compromise that improved teamwork and patient care. This taught me the value of empathy in conflict resolution.
Imagine there's a sudden influx of patients due to a local disaster. How would you manage your team to respond effectively? This scenario assesses your emergency response skills, particularly in organizing and leading a team under pressure. Here's how you can think through your response. Assess the immediate needs by gathering data on patient volume and severity. Establish a triage system to prioritize care based on urgency. Communicate clearly with your team and assign roles based on strengths. Ensure the team has access to necessary resources and supplies. Debrief after the crisis to learn what worked and what can improve. Here's a way to frame your answer.
In response to a sudden influx of patients, I would first assess the situation by gathering information on patient numbers and needs. I'd implement a triage system to prioritize urgent care and communicate with my team, clearly defining roles such as triage officers and care providers. Ensuring we have adequate supplies, I'd hold a debrief post-crisis to discuss successes and areas for improvement.
If your department faced a critical nursing staff shortage, how would you handle it to maintain patient care standards? This question evaluates your problem solving abilities and strategic thinking in maintaining care standards during staffing challenges. Here's what to consider when formulating your answer. Assess the immediate impact on patient care and prioritize safety. Implement a temporary schedule adjustment for current staff to cover critical shifts. Engage with local staffing agencies to find qualified temporary nurses. Communicate transparently with your team and keep them informed of the situation. Focus on patient-centered care approaches to maintain quality. Let's see how you could approach this question.
In the event of a critical nursing staff shortage, I would first assess how it affects patient care and prioritize safety. Then I would adjust schedules for current staff to ensure critical needs are met and reach out to staffing agencies for temporary help. Open communication with the team would be key to keeping everyone informed.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free. Just grab it below.